What's up, guys? You might notice that I am sweating profusely. That's because I just got back from training a little football in the gym, and I do not have time to shower and change before I have to get on to my next task. So we film it as we sweat. That's what we're doing here. Now, I don't often click the headlines that I see on my news page because normally it's filled with awful political stuff and hatred and all kinds of stuff and division and people dying and people dead and all kinds of stuff. And I didn't want to, I don't normally click anything, but I saw this headline: Olympics. Why VAR took 2 hours to disallow Argentina's goal. Now, I did know that Corey texted me today saying that the Argentina game was madness. I didn't watch. Honestly, I had forgotten that the Olympics were starting right now, and I don't really follow the Olympics. I thought that a lot of people don't really care about Olympic football. So I guess it just wasn't on my radar that the Olympics had begun. I will, if you guys want me to follow it, I will follow it, and we will do some more watch-alongs and whatnot. Now, so let's say it was the very first game of the Olympic tournament with Argentina and Morocco. Goals either side of halftime had put the North Africans 2-0 up before Giuliano Simeone pulled a goal back on 68 minutes. As the game reached the 90th minute, the fourth official indicated there would be a mammoth 15 minutes of added time. That's ridiculous numbers right there. That is crazy. That's crazy. Crazy numbers. Wow. After Euro 2024 had seen only small amount. Yeah, the Euro, the stoppage time would be 4 or 5 minutes, and a long stoppage time was like 6 or 7. 15 minutes of added time is a lot. According to Opta, the total length of the match was 110 minutes and 29 seconds, but the ball was in play for only 54 minutes and 27 seconds. The average at wow, that's an American football discrepancy almost, not quite. The average at Euro 2024 was almost 60 minutes. The second half saw 26 minutes and 5 seconds of effective playing time, despite the clock reaching 65 minutes. Would there be time for Argentina to force an equalizer? So the 15 minutes of stoppage time were up, and the game had ticked into the 16th when Thiago Almada saw his shot from the edge of the area saved by the keeper. The move wasn't over. The keeper spilled the ball back out into the center of goal, with Nicolas Otamendi seeing his follow-up effort expertly touched onto the bar by the fine reactions of the goalkeeper. I'm not going to understand this by reading. I'm going to have to watch the goal, and this is going to get copyrighted. All right, that's crazy. Okay, that's crazy. The ball bounced down and fell for substitute Bruno Amione on the edge of the 6-yard box, who attempted to head back across goal into the far corner. His effort came back off the bar and landed onto the head of Christian Medina, who had the simple task of nodding it into an empty net. Argentina had done it. It was 2-2 in the 106th minute of the game. Morocco's fans were furious that Argentina had been allowed to score after time had supposedly elapsed. There were images of some Argentina players flinching when what appeared to be a flare was thrown in their direction. Bottles and cups were strewn over the field by the end as Morocco fans invaded the pitch. Swedish referee Glenn Nyberg took both sets of players off the pitch, and a message on the big screen in the stadium read, "Your session has been suspended. Please make your way to the nearest exit." Everyone assumed the game was over. Scores pages displayed full time, but it wasn't. And soon the Olympics website showed that the match was as interrupted. And while this was happening, the VAR, Paolo Valeri of Italy, sorry for the terrible pronunciation, was of course carrying out his usual checks on a goal. VAR decision: goal disallowed, offside against Amioni. VAR review: play had been stopped for an hour and a half when the news came through that Argentina's dramatic equalizer had been ruled out for offside. Against which player? At that stage, we didn't know. Such is the nature of the Olympic football tournament. 8 games are played in 8 cities across the host country in just 8 hours. Jeez. It's difficult to get detailed information, even more so when a stadium has been cleared to prevent any further crowd disturbances, meaning there are no public announcements. While the perception will be that it had taken VAR at least 90 minutes to disallow the goal, it would have been ruled out almost instantly in the course of a routine check through FIFA's semi-automatic offside technology. As Medina's goal caused such problems among supporters inside the stadium, making an immediate decision to disallow it would potentially have caused further crowd issues. Okay. So the organizers may have felt it was safer to wait until the ground was cleared before announcing the goal had been disallowed through VAR, and that the game would restart behind closed doors, even if it came across as confusing and was seen as one of VAR's craziest moments. What? When Otamendi hit his shot, Amione, I'm probably butchering these names, I'm so sorry guys, was in front of the last defender. That the keeper got a touch and the ball came back off the bar doesn't reset the offside phase. All right. So he remains active and he plays the ball. He's offside and the goal had to be chalked off. The players came back out onto the pitch to warm up just before the 7 p.m. local time. Almost 2 hours after the game had been interrupted, the official disallowed the goal for a VAR intervention. In a surprising move, he went through the unnecessary ceremonial process of visiting the pitch side monitor, which he wouldn't have done for an offside during the game, and then made the TV signal to the empty ground. What? What are we doing at the Olympics, guys? What a circus. All right, so it took 2 hours to decide that this goal was offside, and then when they bring the players back to the pitch with the crowd empty, the stadium empty, they still go through with the referee ceremonially going to the TV monitor, playing the replay to the crowd, which is not there, even though he wouldn't have done that in the regular game. All right, so they're gonna give us a chance to vote down here at the bottom here. I'm gonna say no. It took too. Okay, wait. I agree. No, it took too long. What are we doing, poll? I wanted to see these polls, these pollsters. All right, so no, I think that sounds ridiculous. Now, like I said, footage of a game like this will get blocked instantly here on YouTube. I am going to react to this goal, and it'll probably go up on my Patreon. If you guys want to join Patreon for $1 a month, $1 a month, you guys can see player reactions. This one will be there available for the $1 tier. But I got a lot of cool stuff for the $5. Anyway, wild stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video.